Hello, so my name is Ian Nail, and this video is about a project that me and Levi Daniel made for ECE course Microcomputer Systems, which is 3130, and with Dr. Mohammed Mahood. And so what Levi and I did was make a snake game using an external 8x8 LED matrix, and so this is a classic snake game where the snake just goes around and eats the food. And so here I'll start the game. So first you get a welcome screen telling the player to select the speed, 1 slug, 2 snake, 3 viper. And so I'm going to use these push buttons to select the speed. I'll select the slow speed. And now the game starts and displays the snake in blue and the food in red. And then the screen gives directions on movement. So I'll press to start moving. Alright, now I'm just trying to locate the food. So this game just uses an array of all the locations that need to be lit on the. Oops! I just ran into the wall. So at the game over, it quickly went to a game over display and displayed that there was a new high score. Now currently it shows that the score is 5. The high score is also 5. Because this is the first game, and to press any button to continue. We're going to choose a speed again. I'm going to choose a little bit quicker, and then back to starting the game. Alright, so I'll let it die again. High score was 9 that time. So we use, so the food location is randomly placed onto the board, and we just used a counter that counts every time the button is pressed, and with the debouncing, you never know how many times it thinks that button is being pressed for each press of a different direction you want the snake to move in. And so there's a forever loop that's updating the array that contains each location of all these LEDs that are being lit right now. So they're being lit one by one, and then once it gets to the last one, it starts over and lights them all up again. And that's happening so fast that it appears that there's no flashing. You can't see the flashing that's actually happening. And then we use an RTI for our time interval, and that comes in every whatever the speed is, to update that array and move it forward, move it up, move it down, move it left, move it right, depending on whatever direction is in our direction variable. So that's this game in a nutshell. And then we just have, we use the buzzer. Let's see, I'll start over, and you can hear when the snake eats the food, you hear a buzzer noise. And when the game over sequence, there's a long buzz sound. And so I'll talk a little bit about how we're lighting this LED matrix. And it has all 3 colors, red, green, blue capabilities. We just used, obviously, red and blue. So you just have a row and a column, and if you put a 1 on on the row and a 0 on the column, then wherever that meets up, like Battleship, is what it lights up. So we're using, we're just outputting a 1 or a 0 to the appropriate pins, on whatever port that we're using. So we have a port that is, power ports, and we have other ports that are ground ports per se. And so power ports, and then I think these yellow ones are going to the red, and these wires are going to the blue. So that's this game in a nutshell. I will play play it one more time just to end the video. And after I get a little bit of length, I'll try to run it into my tail. That way you see that is a possibility. Oh, well, it ran into itself. Alright, thank you all for watching.